Hi, this is Marcus Williams again, Right Lane Trucking Academy. In our last segment, we covered in-cab inspection on how to properly conduct it. In this segment, we're going to cover air brakes. There's 3 air brake tests that you got to be fully accurate on your DMV exam. Applied leakage test, low air warning test, and the spring brake pop-out test. You have to be at 100% when you're conducting it on your DMV exam. All right, we're going to start the truck. We're going to do another safe start. Truck's in neutral, brakes are set. ABS light did come on and off. Now, in our last episode, we concluded our in-cab inspection. When you conclude your in-cab inspection, the truck is typically going to still be running so you can properly set up for your air brake test. All right, so let's dive into the 3 air brake tests. First test I'm going to do, well, before I do that, I'm going to make sure the truck's in low gear. I'm going to release both brake knobs, and I'm going to shut the truck off. I'm going to make sure that the key is back to the on position. At this point, I'm ready to conduct my first test. First test I'm going to conduct is my applied leakage test. The reason for this test is my truck can't lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute when my foot is pressed on the brake again for 1 minute. I'm going to do all my readings from my primary gauge. So I'm going to press my foot on the brake. I'm going to wait a few seconds for that needle to stabilize or stop. Looks like the needle has stopped. My current reading is 99 psi. I'm going to then ask the examiner to time me 1 minute. We're not going to go through the whole minute, but my foot is supposed to be on that brake for 1 minute. Examiner, can you time me? 58, 59, 60. Minute is up. My foot is still applied on the brake. I'm going to call out my second reading, which is 99 psi. So both my first and second reading was 99. This was a good test. Truck didn't lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Foot off the brake. My next test I'm going to do is it's called my low air warning and buzzer check. Both my low air warning indicator and alarm or buzzer both have to come on no less than 55 psi when I continuously fan the brake. I'm going to stop right there. Both my low air warning light and alarm came on. My current reading is 69 psi. This was a good test because both my low air warning light indicator and alarm both came on no less than 55 psi. The third and final test I'm going to do is called my spring brake pop-out test. Both my tractor and trailer brake knobs both have to pop out between 20 and 45 psi when I continuously fan the brake pedal. At this point, I'm looking at the brake knobs to make sure they both pop out. Alright, I'm going to stop right there. Both my tractor and trailer brake knobs both popped out. Current reading is 30 psi. This was a good test because both my tractor and trailer brake knobs both popped out between 20 and 45 psi. This concludes my 3 air brake tests. Alright, the last part of this test is we're going to check our tractor brake, trailer brake, and service brake. Typically, people call this the tug test. We're going to start the truck again. And we're going to rebuild air pressure so our governor could cut out again between 120 and 140 psi. Alright, our governor cut out. It cut out at 122 psi. This was a good cutout test because it cut out between 120 and 140. So to get set up for our first brake check, we're going to put the truck in low gear. And we're going to check our trailer brake. So we're going to release the tractor brake. We're going to slowly lift off the clutch. and do a tug. Alright, apply the clutch again. Trailer brakes are working properly. So now we're going to check the tractor brake. So we're going to release the trailer brake, set the tractor brake, and we're going to slowly lift our foot off that clutch. It is in low gear, so alright, that was a nice little tug. Tractor brakes are holding well. So now we're going to release both brakes and we're going to perform our service brake check. We're not going to touch the steering wheel or anything. We're just going to let the truck roll about 10-15 feet. We're going to apply the clutch, slowly step on the brake. Service brakes are working properly. Truck didn't drift right or left. I'm going to put the truck back in neutral. Set the brakes. We're going to shut the truck off. This concludes my in-cab, air brake, and service brake check.